back again with another music video reaction, and I'm really excited. My name is Josh, by the way. Thanks for checking out the channel, but I've been taking that little bit of the NF journey, so to speak, and over my short experience with NF, I've really gotten to know a lot more about the artist himself and really experience most of his music that has music videos anyway. I'm going to get to some of the other ones, though, as we go. But I was told by some commenters, thank you guys very much for letting me know about this, that there was a new single that just dropped, but it's also a single off the new album. I was just reading, it looks like Hope is coming out April 7th. So this is a little different kind of title for some of his songs that I've listened to and experienced anyway. He's definitely maybe going in a positive direction. I don't know. I've waited to check this out. I knew it came out yesterday, but I really wanted to be able to react to it, so let's just go ahead and check this out.
Oh, yeah, I'm on my way, I'm coming. Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for my soul.
Digging those things.
30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong. Nature had a great run, but it's time to give the people something different. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce my album. Hope. What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is tucking their toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more profit, cause they'd rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it. Necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I'd never hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did. every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about, don't get it twisted, that was in the shop. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of day, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never evolve, I know I can change. We are not enough, we are not the same. You don't have the heart, you don't have the strength, you don't have the will, you don't have the faith. You'll never be loved, you'll never be safe. Might as well give up, not running away. You don't have the guts, you're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge, I'm taking the reins.
Ooh, shit. So, okay, that was Hope by NF off of his new album, Hope. So there's so many things to talk about with that one. I mean, literally, well, firstly, it's just such a change up in, well, what the songs kind of sound like. I mean, he definitely was much more singing at the beginning, worked into some rap, and then went to some very different cadences. So I guess that kind of is what he does pretty consistently. But the video is shot beautifully, of course. They always look like little movies. I don't know where this one is. I know some of the other ones off the search were in Iceland. Had some very severe cliffs and big freaking waves, which was awesome. Also, he was on a raft, like actually on a raft in the middle of... Okay, so beyond the aesthetics of it, the song itself was really, really interesting and so kind of not what I expected from NF, because consistently, one of the things I've always thought about as well, and talked about briefly on here, is, you know, most of NF's music is about battling his demons and battling like his, you know, issues that he has, or at least, you know, talking about them. So what if things go right? What is he going to rap about? And this seems like it's going in that direction, and it's so cool because, again, like, he even starts and he's in all white, and it seems like he, you know, previously was always in all black. He was dealing with things, and ultimately it does seem like the journey, actually I timed this pretty well, I think, was kind of culminating in this video. I mean, it had throwbacks once he was thrown back into his mansion by his darker self, or maybe that's fear at this point. I'm not sure what he's exactly saying that, but just himself in a darker state. But thrown back into the mansion, you had different tidbits of songs that came in there. You had, I mean, so many different references from the different songs that he'd done. You know, Leave Me Alone, you had all the balloons, you had the cage. I mean, there's just so much that just kind of threw back to that, and then he still kind of comes out of it. So it's really interesting. It is definitely much more of a motivational song, and sounds like, you know, he's done some work, and I don't know if he just turned 30. Probably, that he's come out in a better spot and really looking to be improved moving forward, or just feel better about himself in general. So that's awesome, and I think that's a great message to have out there. I'm really interested to see how this whole album goes, because that one, also he had some a little bit like CGI. I think it's like the first CGI that I've seen in any of his videos where he was actually rapping, kind of having a dialogue with himself, you know, the smiling faced Nate versus, you know, the now the one dressed in white, seemingly happier with more hope Nate. That was pretty sweet. Man, there was a lot of different paces and cadences that went in there, went fast. He was more singing again. That had a little bit of everything. So that one was pretty interesting. Definitely very reminiscent to me of like The Search, off the Search album, which really just got me pumped for that whole album. So now I'm really excited to see this one. So April 7th, I think. All right, I'm going to be checking that one out for sure. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think about this one? Does it flow with you? A little bit of the new, hopefully more positive direction for NF? Because I'm digging it. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Go to that subscribe button if you would. That'd be fantastic. And as always, you're awesome. Peace out.